Hello everyone, this is Gabriel. In this tutorial, we are going to be learning how to filter our data in Excel. Filtering is a quick way to display only the information that is needed by you. We can filter our data by selected values. We can filter our data by text and date. We can also filter by numbers. We can filter by colors. And we also have the advanced filtering. Now, let's begin. We'll be starting from the filtering by selected values. Let's say we want to display the data only for the position with high values. You need to click on the arrow for the column. Then we select all. So here we want to display only for high position, that is high value. So click on high. Okay. Can you see that now? So once we click OK, only those rows which have the value high as position will be displayed. We also have filter by text and date. Let's say we want to filter this data such that only manager will be displayed. So we need to click on the arrow for this column, text filters. So text filters options appear. We need to click on contains and we type in managers. Click on OK. Can you see that? That only the title with manager will display. We can as well filter by date. Let's say we want to filter this date for employee before 2011. We want to filter this date for employee before 2011. We need to click on the arrow here, then date filters, before. So we want to display for before 2011. So type in the date, click on OK. Can you see? These are the employee before 2011. We can as well filter by numbers. Let's say we want to filter this data such that only those rows where total marks is greater than 800 will be displayed. So we need to click on the arrow here, then number filters. So click on greater than, so 800. Okay, can you see that? We have two students. We have two, can you see? We can as well filter by color. If the data has different cell color or it is conditionally formatted, you can filter by the colors that are displayed in your table. Consider this example. The column total marks has conditional formatting with different columns, with different cell colors. So once we click on the arrow for this total marks, so we filter it by color. Can you see? We have yellow, green and red. So let's say we want to filter it by yellow. Can you see? Can you see that? The last part of this tutorial is the advanced filtering. Suppose we want to display the information of those employees who are specialists, or the employee ID is 2. So we already stated our criteria here. So all we need to do is to go to the data tab. Then we click on advanced. Firstly, we will list the range. So that is for everything. Select the whole data set here. Then the criteria range. This is our criteria range here. That is, the manager ID is 2. Then the title is specialist. So we select it. Click on OK. Can you see that? So we have for specialist and we have for all manager ID with 2. You can as well filter using the slicer. All we need to do is to select the table and go to the design tab. Then we click on insert slicer. So this is the insert slicer dialog box. So in this insert slicer dialog box, we will find all the column header, including those columns that are hidden. So these are the columns. We have the employee ID, the manager ID, the title, the birth date, the marital status, the gender, and the hire date. So let's say we want to filter it by the title and the hire date. So we check the two, then we click on OK. A slicer appears for each of the table headers you checked in the insert slicer dialog box. So let's say we want only the title for account manager. Click it. Can you see that? To be highlighted. I want for hire date of 2010. Can you see that? We can adjust select multiple column by holding the control key and clicking on it. So we want for account manager and buyer. Can you see that? So we hold our control key and select the two. Can you see that? Can you see that? We can also clear the selection in a slicer by clicking the clear filter at the right corner here. Can you see that?